Blessings, loved one. Welcome. My name is Rocco, and I will be leading you through a very gentle, calming breathing practice. In yoga, we call this pranayama. Pranayama is two words really combined. It's yama and prana. Pranayama, yama is like control or regulation, and prana is life force energy, or in this case, oxygen. So quite literally breath. So it's the control of the breath. That's pranayama. So sit down cross-legged or in a way that feels comfortable for you, in a chair on the floor, maybe something propping your butt up. Whatever it is, make sure the shoulders are not too forward and slumped or too arched back, that you're not leaning down on like a couch, something, leaning back. Make sure that wherever you are, however you are, you're seated upright. Squeeze the fingers and undulate the wrists. And then do the same thing with the shoulders forward 3 times, and then back 3 times. And then just kind of give it a little wiggle, and come back to neutral, which is when we are in a way that is as pleasant to sit for a long period of time as possible. So find your neutral, whatever that looks like for you. Get any last itches and wiggles out. And before we do anything, bring your attention to the breath, how it already is. Make sure it's breathing, not holding it, but just allow it to be as it is, without you adjusting it, without you controlling it. Just observe it. Notice how deep it goes. Notice how shallow it goes. Notice that you don't have to really do anything to control it. Your heart is pumping. You don't have to do anything. It's happening for you. You're not actively pumping the blood through your veins. It's happening for you. Same thing is happening with the breath. But in our busy waking state, sometimes we hold the breath, sometimes we hold the breath out, sometimes it's shallow, and sometimes that produces or contributes to states of anxiety or unpleasant emotional experiences. The science behind that's pretty profound too, because if you think of inspiration, it's taking in spirit, breath, for now we'll call it, and think of it like that. You're taking in life. You can't live without breath. You just can't do it. Depressed is like we are not having enough of that inspiration as we really need. I think of the breath as water. When you drink water, you're drinking as much as you need. You're drinking it, and then when you're done, you're done. So feel into how much you need. And while placing one of your hands relaxed on your thigh, palm facing up, take one hand and put it on your chest, and take the other hand and put it on your belly. And just breathe and notice if any of that breath is getting to your belly, or if it's all on your chest. And now, without really forcing it, just allow it to maybe get a little deeper. Keeping the mouth closed and breathing only through the nose, into the nose and out through the nose. So we'll inhale in slowly. And exhale slowly. I'll give you a count. Exhale all the way out. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Empty, empty, empty. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it for a second. And exhale. 1, out for a second. Empty all the way out. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath at the top. Sip a little more air in. Hold it. Gently exhale. Control it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now see if you can breathe into your lower hand, into the belly. In. 1, hold it. And exhale, emptying the belly first. And then the chest. And now relax the hands down and breathe normal. Gently out. Gently in. Can you fill up the belly first? It's like you're filling up your belly, then your midsection around the solar plexus, and then your chest. It's like 3 sections. If you can fill the bottom up, and then the chest, the last thing. And then when you empty out, empty the belly and then empty the chest. Slow inhale in. Slow exhale out. Slow inhale in. Slow exhale out. Close your eyes if you haven't already, and just place your attention on the tip of your nose. Slow inhale in, and watch it go in right at the tip. Watch it go into the throat, into the lungs, if you can, into the belly. And watch it exhale. Same way it entered, it's now exiting. Place your attention on the tip of the nose. One more time like that. Inhale in. See if you can do it silently. And slow exhale out. Breathing normally. This is a technique in the yogic practice of pranayama called ujjayi. It's a style or technique of breathing that is kind of like, I experience it as like a furnace on the roof of my mouth or on the back of my throat. So it's a kind of cleansing of that palate. This can actually assist if there is congestion. If there's super congestion and you can't even breathe through your nose, then there's actually asanas in our yoga practice that you can do to help break up some of that congestion in the sinuses, and even if there's in the throat. So we can only breathe through so we can breathe through the nose only, and not with the mouth, needing the mouth. So just breathe normal for a second. So in ujjayi, we'll have the mouth closed. It'll all be in and out through the nose. But in the back of the throat, you'll be going like this, as if you had a plane of glass right here, like a foggy window, and you wanted to, and write a message in it or something like that. So with your mouth closed, inhale in normal. And with the mouth closed, do that. And now on the inhale, do that same thing, but like you're going with the mouth closed. Exhale, ha, mouth closed. Relax the tongue, relax the jaw, inhale in. On the exhale, it's like ha, and on the inhale, it's like so. On the inhale, ha, on the exhale. So it's so, So hum are the sounds that you'll be making with your throat and mouth. It's really shaping. It's like a shaping that you're doing with your throat, with the back of the palate. If you want to watch my hands for a visual reference of the speed. On your own rhythm and pace. Actually, sorry, no, not on your own rhythm. See if you can follow me. Exhale everything out. Slowly inhale in. Slowly exhale out. Slowly inhale. And slowly exhale. Now take both of your hands on either side of your abdomen and kind of like underneath your rib cage and above your hips. And see if you can breathe into your hands, making your hands widen. So exhale all the way out. And inhale into the belly. Once you fill the belly up, the chest will fill. Sip in more. Hold it. And exhale the belly out first. And then the chest. Let's do that one more time. Inhale into the belly. Exhale slowly. Ideally, we're doing this belly breathing because sometimes we can breathe into the chest and it feels like we're getting stuck there. Trauma and different knots in our actual, the thymus gland is here, the pituitary gland is in here. There's different glands that we can actually have knots and stresses in that will feel like they're preventing us from getting a deep breath. And different practices, if you have some knots right here, you feel like you can't breathe, try camel pose. Google what that is and do it at your own pace and amount that feels good for you. But ultimately, we're just slowing down. We're slowing down and putting our mind's attention on the breath, which is happening, which wants to happen. And sometimes we get in the way of that. So this is just a gentle pranayama practice. I trust that it was calming and relaxing for your nervous system. Tune in for some other videos and some other tactics and techniques for how to regulate and bring us back to calm, safe, neutral, relaxed, and ease. This is probably the most gentle video of these I'll be doing. Check out for some other ones that'll be slightly more intense to maybe wake up. This was kind of one to calm down. So yeah, blessings. See you next time.